to Holiday Beers episode part 3 of
Brutal Battle. I'm excited.
We're back at it.
We have another one after this too, right?
Yeah, it'll be a total of 4 parts, so a total of 12 beers.
So, hey, you're leading.
Yeah.
This is your deal. I'm here for the ride.
We have the other 6 on the table in order of Carlin's ranking, and then we have our 3 beers that I picked out. Carlin doesn't know what they are, so Carlin will be blind tasting these. I know what they are.
Mm-hmm.
And let's get into it.
I'm excited because one of them looks like it's probably an IPA of sorts, and that's what I want most is something hoppy in this lineup because, well, especially when you think holiday beers, you don't think hoppy, but I know there have been some breweries that have put out holiday hoppy beers.
Yeah.
So I was hoping for that.
I do love for the holiday time and the winter time, I do like Blizzard of Hops.
Yeah, okay.
I didn't have that, otherwise I definitely would have picked that one up. So that one's not in the lineup either. But I do like that for a hoppy holiday beer.
So this first one looks like a Scotch ale, is what it looks like to me. It's very like reddish brown. So it looks very Scotch ale-y. It's very clear, too.
It's very clear.
It's an extremely clear beer. Yeah.
Smelling things is a little hard because we have been cooking in a crock pot meal, so the house kind of smells like the crock pot meal.
Yeah. It's like a crock pot chicken tikka masala. Yeah. So like it smells like masala in here. It's like it's very pungent.
Spicy.
So the way you can do this, though, is really get your nose in there. So, like, angle.
Yeah, it's not a strong nose.
No, I get a chocolatiness, though.
You get a chocolatiness, really?
Yeah, it's low-key, but it is kind of like a milk chocolate, and then it's got a little of a fruit to it, kind of like a dark cherry, but it's very malt-driven, as you would assume.
I would say that's kind of all I'm getting is the malt.
Yeah, it's very malty. It smells like it could be a Scotch ale, actually. I mean, it looked like a Scotch ale. It smells kind of like it could be a Scotch ale. Which I'd be down because I do like a nice Scotch ale from time to time.
It's more of a hopping.
Oh, it's very cherry.
I'm getting some citrus, like hoppy.
Yeah. I definitely get a hop character. There is like a slight oranginess to it. But I think it's very cherry.
And there's
on the flavor.
Okay, bitterness to it too.
Mm-hmm. There's a lot of cherry. A lot. Like I was saying, like, on the nose, like a dark cherry. You know, not like sweet. Not. It is like a sweetness, but like, you know, like the darker, deeper flavored cherries. Yeah. It's kind of like that. It's not bad. It's kind of good.
Yeah, I kind of like it. I like it more than I thought I was going to.
Very malty. I'm trying to see if I can get like that chocolatiness that I was getting on the nose.
I didn't get it on the nose, and I don't get it on the flavor.
Yeah, I'm not in the flavor. It's mainly just like malt sweetness, a lot of cherry, a little bit of that kind of orange, which is coming off a little maybe orange peel-ish.
Yeah.
Because of the bitterness that's kind of rolling in with that. A little drying on the tongue, but not bad. That's a pretty solid beer.
Yeah, I kind of like it. I kind of like it for a holiday beer.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. I'm down with that. Beer A, off to a pretty good start. I'm already trying to look at our existing lineup to be like, where is this one going here? I think I have a good idea already, but okay.
So let's go to beer B. It's definitely darker.
But it is like a reddish brown.
Yeah, it's not like dark like a porter dark. It's
yeah.
just like a dark amber.
Yeah, definitely. Oh, that smells hoppy to me.
Yeah.
That smells like it has generous hopping, but it smells like there's some sort of spicing at play in there as well. Spruce tips?
I'm getting like some woodiness.
Okay. Yeah, I can see a woodiness. For me, it's like a nice like citrus hop note mixed with spruce tips.
I could see that.
So it's like, there's that like piney.
I like pininess in my winter beers. Holiday beers.
I mean, it smells pretty hoppy to me.
Yeah, I like it. I think it smells.
I feel like a clove in there too, though.
Okay.
Get a little clove.
There is some spice.
Yeah, there's definitely some spices at play here. What I'm mainly getting is clove, maybe a little bit of nutmeg to it. I don't know. But there's more hopping to it than I thought there would be. All right, let me get in there. Oh, yeah. Yeah, there's definitely like this light hop citrusy note at play that I like, and that's like up front.
It reminds, it's kind of similar to Beer A.
I definitely think there's like a spruce tip at play in this beer or something. This one also pretty drying, more drying than Beer A.
There's a lot of similar characteristics, though.
It's a bit thin on the mouthfeel.
You think so?
For what the color looks like and what I was smelling, it's a little bit thin. It gets watery like on the end of each sip, which is kind of weird. But it's like kind of syrupy up front and then watery on the finish. It's kind of an odd journey.
So you, I guess, are liking Beer A more. You don't have to decide now.
I mean, I enjoy this, though. Actually, that orange is starting to turn a little more into orange peel like was in Beer A as well. It's kind of like orange peel, spruce tips, and like a generous hopping to the beer.
Okay.
I'm down with it. It's not bad.
Yeah, I think they're two solid beers.
Neither of these beers are going to be the bottom. So, like, Shiner, you're going to stay in the bottom thus
Shiner
far.
Was terrible.
Thus far, the Shiner's staying at the bottom. But, okay, let's go to
so this is your most, this is what you were most excited for.
I mean, it looks like a hazy IPA, so I guess I can be excited on the hoppy aspect.
A little apprehensive.
Right. Because me and hazy IPAs, don't get along too well.
And earlier today, I asked Carlin what he was most excited about. He's like, I'd like to see a Christmas IPA. I'd like to see a Christmas sour.
Yeah, an IPA or sour. But I don't even think I've ever seen a holiday sour. I've never seen
a holiday sour.
Yeah, at all. I'm sure that it's there somewhere.
It's just not in our area, I guess.
Okay. This smells like vanilla milk, like a milkshake IPA.
Yeah, definitely.
It's totally a milkshake IPA. It's very generously hopped, probably double dry hopped. It's got a very creamy nose, probably has lactose, definitely has vanilla to it. The vanilla is extremely strong.
It smells delicious.
This smells like a beer I've had before. This smells like a beer. This could be another one of those Westbrook beers, actually. Although it smells sweeter.
Interesting. Okay.
There's bubblegum on the nose.
I can see that.
There's definitely bubblegum.
It just smells so good. Like, it just smells like an orange creamsicle.
It does. Yeah, it's an so orange bubblegum creamsicle.
Slight bubblegum, not...
Yeah, there's definitely lactose in there because there's a real creaminess. Well, I guess I can't say definitely. I'm assuming there's lactose because it's probably a milkshake IPA. But if they have enough vanilla in there, it could be giving that kind of creaminess. So I don't know. It smells really good. There's a weird floral note on the finish that I don't like.
Yeah. Like
lavender type.
It's like really good up front.
No,
and then
that's bad.
And then there's something on the end that I don't like.
I get vanilla. I get coconut actually too out of this.
Okay, I could see that.
It's like orange, vanilla, coconut, and then the end flavor is like someone's perfume. It's disgusting. Yeah. The way it finishes is gross.
I don't think it's. I'm not as offended. You're.
That's bad.
Like offensive to you. It's not offensive to me.
I mean, that's... You see what I'm saying about the finish, though?
Oh, yeah.
It's soapy, too. It's got a soapiness to it that's not helping that, like, perfume finish on it. The finish is terrible, in my opinion.
It's not the best.
I will say this, though. It's more bitter than I expected it to be, being this type of beer.
Yeah.
That's like really fragrant soap. That's
weird.
Yeah, that's not. I don't.
Okay. Sorry. I know you were looking forward to that one.
I mean, you didn't make the beer, so
I did not make the beer. But
if you did make the beer, I
did pick it out.
I would ask you to apologize in that case. But I think it's pretty obvious which one's my number 3 for this episode. That's very obvious. That's
The
C.
last,
Yeah.
Oh, really? Okay.
I'm just going back to A and B. It's a tough call between A and B because they're both pretty solid. Trying to figure out where I'm going here. Not that either.
Yeah, that was good.
I think we're doing that, and then I think I'm between like A and B. I'm trying to figure out which one's higher.
Are they both going in there?
Maybe.
That's what I was thinking.
Mm-hmm.
So he has them lined up.
You know, there's a little bit more going on in B, in my opinion. So I'm going to go, number 3 is C. Ugh. Number 2 is A. And number 1 is B.
Okay.
Okay. So, yeah. So it's time for you to reveal. So C first.
C first.
C first. This was not...
It's called Fognog.
Is it supposed to be like an eggnog milkshake IPA?
I don't know if it's eggnog, but that's what it's called. It's by Abomination Brewing Company.
Yeah, not good, dude.
And
not good.
Abomination is out of North Haven, Connecticut. It's in a 16-ounce can. It's 9.1%.
Yeah.
It is double dry hopped, double IPA with lactose and spices.
Well, I got the lactose for sure.
I just didn't say what spices.
Yeah.
I always am a little...
Whatever the spices are they use, whatever blend of spices did not work.
Yeah.
It killed that beer. That beer's not very good. So this one, where this is going to go, I mean, it's worse than the Shiner.
It's worse than the Shiner?
That finish is so terrible. Wow. It's worse than the Shiner. It's bad.
Okay. That's not where I would put it, but this is your ranking.
Well, let me taste it one more time.
Well, I don't want to
But this is pretty bad. Like, I was hemming and hawing, like, is it lower than the Shiner or not?
I mean, this is your ranking.
Okay. No, I can see where some people would enjoy that. I'll put it above the Shiner. I can see where it's enjoyable to some people. For me, it's hitting really bad because of that perfumey finish to it, but I can see where some people would be cool with it. Because there are beers that have lavender in them, and people are totally good with that. So, that's fine. Benefit of the doubt, I'll put it above the Shiner.
Okay. So then, in second place for the episode is beer B, right?
No, A.
Oh, A.
A is the second beer. Yeah. There you go.
It's Breckenridge Brewery's Christmas Ale. It's a malty, full-bodied winter warmer. It's a 12-ounce bottle, and it is 7.1%.
I mean, it's pretty good. It's not bad at all. I enjoyed that beer. It's been a long time since I've had Breckenridge.
Mm-hmm.
Probably because they're macro owned at this point. So I was like, I just don't buy it. But no, I mean, it's not a bad beer.
Yeah,
not at all. And the winner,
of the episode is beer B.
Oh, it's an Anchor.
It's Anchor.
It? Yeah, just that bottle shape is so iconic. It's Anchor for sure.
It is their Merry Christmas, Happy New Year beer.
I've had this before. By
Anchor Brewing, and they just call it our special ale, but if you look on Untapped, it says it's a winter warmer.
Okay.
Oh, I didn't read the ABV or where Anchor's from.
Oh, they're out of, I think, San Diego.
I know it's California.
San Francisco, sorry. San Francisco, Florida.
Do they have the ABV
or California. Does this say anything about the actual flavor on this one? It just talks about, like, being a tribute and blah, blah, blah.
And they've been making that beer for many years.
Yeah. Yeah, they don't say anything about, like, the extra stuff in it or anything. Yeah, this beer's been going on for a long time. Yeah, it's pretty good. It just says a special ale with natural flavors. What are the natural flavors? There's good hopping to it, though, like we said. It's pretty good beer.
On Untapped, it says it's 7%.
Okay. 7%. Got it. Oh, it says on here 7 point something, I think.
And they say the recipe
7.2.
The recipe is different each year.
Okay. That makes sense.
But it is a winter warmer.
That's a very interesting one for holiday. I would drink that one for sure. I mean, I feel like a pretty okay amount of these in the lineup I would drink them. So let's go over where the overall ranking for all 3 episodes thus far stand. So in 9th place at this point, that's the Shiner Holiday Cheer. That was the one with peaches and pecans. In 8th place is the Abomination Fog Nog. That's that weird milkshake IPA. In 7th place, it's the Victory Merry Monkey. That was the Belgian ale with cranberry, orange peel, cinnamon, nutmeg. In 6th place is the Great Lakes Barrel Aged Christmas Ale. That's the ale with spices and honey and done in bourbon barrels. Then in 5th place is this Breckenridge Christmas Ale, the malty full-bodied winter warmer. In 4th is going to be the Anchor, Merry Christmas, Happy New Year. Number 3 is still going to be the Friesen Season, that winter ale by Flying Dog. Number 2 is the one by Abita, their Office Party Holiday Stout. And, yeah. And number 1, still, the Two Roads Holiday Ale, which is their Beer de Noël, which is basically just like a beer de garde. Really good. Cool. Yeah, this has been fun, and we're closing it off after the next episode, right?
Yeah,
Okay. That'll be like the ultimate cap on the whole.
There's still more holiday beers out there.
I'm sure there are.
And there probably will be more coming because it is a little early in the season.
Sure.
But we think we've done a nice variety of what's out there.
Sure. Yeah, definitely. Okay. Well, I'm not going to do all the plugs and stuff like that because this episode's run a little bit longer than what we're normally doing. So let's just cap it off for here. Excited for the next episode where we close it all out for this. It's been a lot of fun. And until next time,
keep it brutal.